Welcome to RV Kitchen, where all my recipes are cheap, easy, and delicious, just like me. You know, honey, with March here, I'm feeling a little Irish inspired. Let's call this St. Patty's Day stew. In a good-sized soup pot, you're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and then we're going to toss in some sausage here. Now, honey, you can use whatever kind you want. If you don't like it, don't add it. But if you do use it, make sure you get a good color on there. So a good medium-high heat, get that fried up, and then you're going to toss in some potatoes. I'm going for these little fancy ones, but use whatever kind you've got on hand, honey. Now, the trick with these ingredients is to not toss them all in at the same time. So the potatoes are going to take one of the longer amounts of time. So we're going to let those brown on up just for a bit, get them going before we add anything else. So pop a lid on there and let that just ride on a good medium-high heat. And then up next, once they're just barely tender, we're going to add in some carrots. And you can use baby or whole, whatever you got on hand. And then about a tablespoon of minced garlic or 3 cloves of fresh. 2 bay leaves, a little bit of some caraway seeds. And then, of course, some dried thyme. Ooh, it's smelling lovely already. And then we're just going to go with the basic house seasoning. So a little black pepper, some salt, garlic powder, onion powder. And of course you got to add parsley because greenery is always nice, especially on St. Patty's Day. Side note, I don't mind not wearing green because I also don't mind getting pinched. Ooh, that looks lovely. All right, now once you got everything in there, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop a lid on there, give it a good shake, and just let that hang out for a minute on a good medium-high heat. Check on them every now and then, but honey, they're not going to be done all the way yet. We're just wanting those seasonings to work their magic. About 10 to 15 minutes will do ya. And then up next, honey, you're going to add in some chicken stock. I've got some homemade here, but anything will do just fine. Oh, but save yourself about a cup of that chicken broth because you're going to mix that with some cornstarch, about 2 teaspoons, and then you're going to add that into this stew. Also, that was about 3 tablespoons of butter, so go with that with what you will. I'm not going to judge if you throw a whole stick in. Baby, we're almost done with this. So we're going to bring the heat on down to medium and let that all hang out for a second. Those potatoes and carrots are almost done, and that's the perfect time to add our last ingredient. Now, I've got a very large head of cabbage that I've just cut in half, and we're only going to need about half of it, and I've just quartered that, and then we're going to add that on into this and let it hang out until it's nice and tender. Pop a lid on there for about 5 to 10 minutes, honey, however done you like your cabbage, and just like that, baby, dinner is done. Garnish with some green onions. I know I like that freshness to this bold, rich, savory dish. And then, of course, if you have any Irish soda bread, that would be lovely. I just had some naan, so honey, that'll work just fine. Now, while I do my best to wrestle you up a decent bite here, y'all don't forget to comment down below and hit that heart button. Ooh, this would be delicious with some ice-cold beer. Well, honey, open up, because the next time I see you, we'll be back at the RV Kitchen. Oh...